Hi, welcome to the new episode of Trend Boom. This episode features top 5 dumbest reasons kids got suspended from school. Temporary prohibition from attending regular classes is what we call suspension, and it's a nightmare for students. Students are mostly suspended for deliberate disobedience or being violent. Many students get suspended for hurting someone physically with a dangerous weapon. Others get suspended because of having drugs. Before a student gets suspended, he or she has the right to know the reason for what they're being accused of. The school has to provide proper evidence before suspending a student, and student holds the right to be heard. This is the normal procedure for suspension carried all around the world. Let's give a look to the suspensions that made no sense. Here are top 5 dumbest reasons kids got suspended from school. Number 1. Sometimes teachers and administration get pissed off over minor things. A 5-year-old boy got suspended because of his hairstyle. Everyone was confused how on earth a hairstyle of a 5-year-old can disturb the decorum of the school and other kids. Keeping in mind the kid was only 5 years old, still the administration thought of his hairstyle as a dangerous one. The kid was a student of kindergarten. He was accused of not obeying the dress code of the school. According to the superintendent, the hairstyle of the student created disruption in the class. Probably teachers might have noticed the disruption and reported it to the respective department. Kid's family was quite shocked from the suspension as they considered it as a silly reason. Although the kid had to change his hairstyle so he could go back to the school, when asked, the kid told he liked his previous hairstyle more. Number 2. The kid got suspended because of helping another fellow mate. Schools are the place where students are taught to help each other in the time of need. One of the female students from the class got an asthma attack and was in terrible condition. Instead of taking the kid to school's healthcare center, the teacher just emailed the nurse. How can you expect someone to check their email every other minute? The girl's condition worsened, but the teacher did nothing. That was the time when a fellow student got pissed off and stood up to carry his classmate to the nurse. The helper student used the abusive word because no one was taking the situation seriously. The admin didn't look at the good deed the student did and suspended him instead. Number 3. The girl got suspended because she colored her hair. The kid had a sleepover with her friends over the weekend, and they planned to dye their hair. They didn't color their hair with hair dye, but instead with Kool-Aid. The color needs few days to get off the hair. The administration said that the color of the kid's hair created disruption and was against the dress code. The student was allowed to join back when the color was completely gone. The girl was afraid that because of this suspension, she might fail the 5th grade. Her parents had done every possible thing to get rid of the color, but light blue strings were still visible. The kid seems upset because she didn't find the reason of suspension very reasonable. No one did. Her father was worried that even professional hair dye wouldn't work, because that will also grow out one day, and half her hair is blonde again. The kid got a message for all that if you want to dye your hair, dye them with a natural hair color, and not with Kool-Aid. Number 4. A girl named Hazel noticed that water from a tap was discolored in her school's girls' washroom, so she just took a picture of it and posted it on Twitter. The next moment she got to know that she has been suspended for the misappropriate use of the electronics in school. Her aim behind putting the picture on Twitter was to get some help to fix the water problem. The school said the students are not allowed to take pictures in the washroom, but what they didn't know, or pretended not to know, was that a lot of kids take pictures in the school washrooms, and it's no big deal. Many students supported Hazel and posted their pictures where they were standing in school's bathroom and captioned it that we didn't get suspended for taking and posting these pictures. It's pretty much clear that the administration got pissed off because they thought the picture of dirty water would affect the image of the school. The discolored water upset the girl. That's why she posted the picture, so someone will help the school with money, as the school didn't have that much financial support. Number 5. This is the dumbest reason to suspend a kid from school. 2 kids are best friends. and one of them got cancer that made her hair fall and eventually her head was bald. So to support the ill friend, the other kid also shaved her head. Little girl's aim behind shaving her head was to make her sick friend feel strong and not embarrassed. But the school administration was so dumb that they avoided the good act of the kid and suspended her for violating the dress code of the school. The school said that unless the kid's hair is back, she cannot come to the school. The little girl didn't want her cancer patient friend to feel lonely. This caused an outrage on the social media. After this, the school board apologized and said that the kid could come back to school. They further mentioned that compassion and selfless acts of courage are to be commended and encouraged. This shows that maybe the school admin didn't know the reason behind the little girls getting bald, but as soon as they realized their mistake, they took the student back immediately. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Subscribe to this channel and watch other videos.